Okay, we'll call the meeting to order of the Board of Equalization. Any public comment or questions?
I just want somebody from the public to be here.
Mr. Fry, any questions or comments?
Not at this time.
All right, Shannon, how many letters do we send out?
20, no. How many letters did I send out? 23. I'm going to start out with when they did the sales ratios over at Stanton. We had 22 residential properties that sold, and that was what they used to run the comparisons between them. The highest sale was $3,011, the middle was $209, and the lowest was $35,000 of all the properties sold.
The highest was what?
$311.
Okay.
The commercial building was a low selling one, and that was just a little shop somebody had. So there was only one commercial and then the 22 residential. The majority of them were the age of the 80s. That was the kind of the high selling home, between 1,250 and 1,500 square feet, and in the $200,000 to $250,000 range. The sales ratio shows that our average home price sold for less than we have assessed at. So therefore, we're going to be reducing, or our sales prices, our assessed prices are going to be coming down 2.5%. So this year, everybody will be down just a tinge. With the state requirement of between 90 and 100%, we're at 96%, so we're right up there where we're supposed to be. Out of the 23 increase notices I sent out, 4 of them were for some storage buildings that were built. One was for a trailer house got moved down to a vacant lot. 2 commercial exemptions expired. 5 residential remodels or garages were added. 10 residential exemptions expired. And 1 residential garage living space was built, or started to be built. We have 60 homestead credit applications that got turned in. Of course, all the churches, the hospital, hospice, they're all completely 100% exempt, so they don't get any taxation on their values. If you have any questions on homestead credit, how that works? They also, when they get homestead credit, we also give them a break on their utility bill. Average water rate is $10. They get a $6 rate. Sewer rate goes from 6 down to 2, and then garbage goes from 13 to 11, so they get a $10 rate just for having a homestead credit application. Even if they only have 10%, they all still get that same rate from us. And as a final note, the guy from Minot that we work with through Vanguard suggested that I start doing like an on-site review of the entire city in sections every year, because we don't have a lot of sales and we don't have a lot of building permits. This way, if someone doesn't get a building permit and they remodel their kitchen, finish their basement, we have no idea. We have it assessed at $80,000 and they put $100,000 into it. We don't get that. So his suggestion was that I kind of corded the city off into sections and then do a section every year and then just keep rotating to make sure that all the properties stay updated on anything, whether they reduce in value or they go up in value. And I just wanted to let you guys know and see if that was something that you would like me to do also, and then I'd get started on that.
So you'll be driving around looking for construction crews at people's homes and stuff like
Well,
that?
I remember my neighbor that I had before. I mean, every time I turned around, they were gutting some.
Yeah.
And it was stuff that they didn't get a building permit for. So they probably had a $300,000 house, but it looked like, not so nice house from the outside. But that does happen, and they did give me kind of a letter, just a generalized letter as a going off of how to word it, and send that out, and let all the people in that area know that I'll be coming by and have them call me, and then if they don't, then I put notes on their doors, and it's gonna be a slow process because a lot of people aren't gonna want to be there, but it should be done, because I know there's a lot of homes in town that they haven't been looked at since Vanguard was here in 11. And whether, I mean, some have gone down when you look at them, when you look at what, like the Miller homes, you know, I had to go in and do some adjusting on those because we had them valued way up there yet from years ago. And now she bought them for $10,000. So we did go in and kind of adjust those to give them more bad condition. And that's kind of what I need to do if there are some that are in bad condition, I have to go in and adjust all that. And that'll help too, then if they sell, to keep our numbers and the market value in line. We don't want it to be us here and them up here, that causes problems.
And the homestead credit that we have here, is that like income based or something like that?
Yep, anybody under 42,000 qualifies.
Okay.
Like I said, I have 60 of them, which is a good amount. But I'd say about half of them received the 100% discount, which gives them a $5,625 credit. And then it goes up to $125 value on their house. So if their house is under $125,000, they don't pay anything other than the land.
Is that subsidized by the state?
I think,
Yeah.
I think that they compensate
Yeah.
somehow, yeah.
Homestead credits are paid directly by the state.
Okay,
I
so
file
we're,
this with the
we the
county.
city are still made whole. Okay.
So a question on the remodel permits.
Mhm.
Do you have to have a permit when you do any type of remodel in your home? Or does it have to be a certain value?
It has to be structural.
Removing walls.
Removing
Okay.
a wall, yeah. I did have one of my building permits, all they did was add a garage, but, you know, I noticed that they had new windows, new siding, so I'm like, okay, well, I changed the condition, because it's not that dumpy little house with the chip siding anymore. And you got all those new windows, and yeah, they got a increased notice and was like, what's that about? I was like, well,
Yeah.
you put a lot of money into your house.
Yeah. People aren't gonna be forthcoming with that information.
No. And that's why, and like I said, it was my neighbor, I mean, I know that they stuck a lot of money in that house. Just because it's a 1940s house,
Yeah.
it's not when you look at it, the condition it's in, so. So I guess I'm just kind of asking you if you would like me to go around and start doing that to get the numbers under control and
You know, the last time we had a big jump is because of,
put down.
but yeah, it took such a long span of time in between time they're assessed, so I think that's a great idea.
Because I think it's a good idea.
It's either that or you make them get a permit for any remodeling.
But the
But what's-
the reason we never have, as far as I understand, is that it doesn't really change anything other than my personal opinion on the condition, that it changes the condition. So that's why we've never did it for like remodels. And then what qualifies as a remodel? New kitchen cupboards?
Right, carpeting.
Yeah, because like one guy took out a building permit for an addition to add on to his kitchen, and we walked in there and it was like, Ryan was with me that day from Vanguard, and he said, he might have paid $30,000 for that addition, but that's an $80,000 kitchen in there. So, that's where the quality,
Yeah, but then you would still be able to look at that. You would
Right.
know that they were doing work rather than doing
But if-
every house.
but if he hadn't done the addition and he just remodeled his kitchen and changed the quality
Yeah.
of his property, I would have no way of knowing, because he wouldn't have got a building permit.
No, that's what I mean. If you
Yeah,
had a
if
building
you-
permit for all of those
Yeah.
things, you would know. You wouldn't have to go to every house.
Yeah, and then what about people that I've seen people, even one of them came in and wanted to add a garage, and he drew me a picture of his house, and he had all kinds of decks and stuff on there that we had no record of. So if they don't,
Yeah, because we didn't require a permit for a deck if it was under a
Yeah.
certain size.
Do other cities
or he
require,
just didn't bother,
do other cities require permits for those kinds of things?
I think so, yeah. Cause yeah, I don't think bigger cities let you get by with any of that crap, they come out and check everything and so.
Yeah, if you put new shingles on, you have to have a permit.
Windows, doors, everything, whereas we don't. You can do anything you want as long as you don't move a wall. You can put a deck on your house as long as it's not attached. I mean, you could have a patio, as long as it's not attached to your house. And when it comes to the market value, that gives that thing value, and then we're still assessed at such a lower rate that that's where the discrepancies come in, so.
Well, I don't know
Even if it
how
comes
busy we want to get with
Yeah,
remodel permits, are we gonna get 20 in a week during the summer, or with garages
Probably all
and
year
siding
long.
and paint and shingles and?
You know, isn't any different than going to every house in a section of town.
But I do that all year long.
Yeah.
A one section of town. And they even asked me if I had someone who could assist me, because like if I have to measure something, I said I could probably borrow Angie or Heather for a day once in a while and
So
have
you
them help me
would,
measure
you would
stuff.
literally go to each house, knock on the door and say, I'd like to come in and measure and walk around and look at things, or?
Anything that differs from what we have on file, like if they do have a deck that I didn't know about, I take all my property cards with me and compare what we show them having and the condition that we show it in, and then I would change it either up or down depending on its current condition. I mean, it would take time, but if I did it as a year-long project, it wouldn't be just like a summer thing. And then, like I said, you know, we divide it, because he figured, yeah, 5 to 7 years, that way they don't fall behind anymore. You know, if I assess you this year, in 7 years, I'll be back and assess you again.
So then my question is legally, do they have to let you in the house?
I don't think so, and if they
Okay.
don't, then,
Then you just,
Then you
like
mark
Vanguard
out
did
what
with
they-
guesstimate.
You
Okay, that's
guesstimate,
my
or
question.
and then
if
you
they
mark
didn't
out
have a
there that you
guess,
weren't allowed inside, so that your guesstimate, you know, if they
Yeah.
argue it, say, well, you didn't let me in.
Okay, that was just, yeah, just wondering.
Because there will be those who won't.
Yes,
absolutely.
And if they just understood that, you know, we're there to help them, you know, we're not the bad guy, but.
Well, if we do that, I'd like to put something in paper saying, next month, we're gonna be in the northwest
Starting.
corner of town doing this area.
Well, I'll be sending letters out, but
Expect
it
to
would
see,
be nice to put it in the
Yeah,
paper.
yeah, I
You
agree.
know,
Just
this
saying that
summer, we're
this
gonna
is-
start this project
Mhm.
and now with the prices coming down, though, like Monty said, now his mill levy will have to be adjusted. So in reality, they're not getting by any cheaper by their property values coming down, because now your mill levy is gonna go up, right?
Well, that's depending on what the budget is, yeah. I can't say that it's going up or down now yet, but
Too early, but, so in the end, they still have to come up with the money somewhere.
Yes, I know, I think 4 or 5 houses in the last 3 weeks have been sold. So it's-
Yeah, it was surprising that we only had 22 of them last year, the values that they sold for, but.
Okay, thank you, Shannon. Any questions for Shannon? Anybody? Anything more discussion?
Do you want to accept it as this board, or do you want me to, or do you want to recess and have the full board approve the assessment or the valuation, I should say?
Did you need to know the value change? Maybe not too. Like how much it's come down? You
I
know,
don't think
that-
so.
That percentage was not.
I think we can do it tonight. I don't see a big
Yeah.
difference in what we're gonna, I don't think we're gonna re-adjourn this at the regular meeting and have a bigger crowd to discuss it. So then if that's the case, then I would accept a motion to accept the equalization rates.
So
second,
Motion by Pillar, second by Wolf. Discussion? Discussion, roll call.
Pillar,
I,
Wolf,
I,
Omenauer.
Aye, motion carried. All right, meeting adjourned.